put it on pause until we see some action.
Okay, look at that, huh? We're cooking with that. She's getting ready to go, I think, here. So, we'll get you in there. We'll get you taking the picture.
I think we're going to get people in front of
I thought it was ready to go. Everybody got excited, and look it. And now it's a dud. Everybody's excited here. We're waiting. We're waiting to go now. Any minute. Yeah, there it is. Let's see that sucker go. Come on, we haven't got all day. We got to get to Idaho tonight. All right. Well, I got the camera on, Sue, but all it did was just, you know, kind of.
Like somebody said, it burped.
It's like a tease, you know. Smoking a little there, you know. Come on, let's do it. Oops. Where the hell are we here? Oh, here we are. What do you think I ought to do? Put it on pause again?
Yeah.
We're going to put this on pause. Just press the red button, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting to get a little bit here. It's teasing us again. Yep. What do you think, Sue? Can you comment on it? Look at him getting a close up.
Oh, gosh.
Can you comment on this situation?
Oh. The anxiety is getting to me.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's getting to me now. I've been waiting here since last Saturday for this. I think I'll put it back on pause here. Whoa, I'm recording again, so it's gotten me nervous. Oh, man. I said action, but nothing happened. I got it on pause again, I think. No. No, it's recording. Oh! Oh, look at it. I got it on record here. Come on, quit fooling with us here. Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Uh-oh. Can I run up there, Sue, and get a close-up?
Yeah, right from the edge.
Okay, let's go. Look at that, huh? No, it's fooling us again here. I'm going to put it on pause for a minute, all right? Okay. Okay, we're recording now. It's recording, and it is exciting. It was exciting for a minute. Ooh, look at it. Look at it over there. Look at that sucker, huh? Whoa, get up there. Whoa, whoa, look at that. Look at that. Oh, my God, look at that. Look at that thing, huh? Look at it go, huh? Wow. So what do you think, huh? Look at that guy go, huh? Oh, man. I feel like turning the camera around, but then we'd be looking at it on the side.
Yeah.
Look at that. We're real close. Look, you can see how close Sue is to it. Here, here's the back. Here's the back of her head. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, we're looking at Sue's head right there. So, in relation, you can see how big the thing is there. The plume. And look at that. It just does this right on time. You know? Did you get it? Huh? Oh, boy. I got it moving. See, we can sit back and look at this and have a beer and a sandwich, right? In our underwear, and watch this. I think she's petering out now. Kind of. Isn't it, Sue? Wow. Boy, that's something, isn't it? Huh?
The rest of the water goes back down in.
There it is. It's kind of dying now. As you can see, there's a lot of people here. A lot of people all over the place here. All people from all over. It isn't just us here. Yeah, it is.
I'm going to walk back down for Granddaddy. Grandma, you missed it. No, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh, sure. There it is. Now, it doesn't go high again, does it? I mean, does this...
Maybe. It's possible.
Yeah, the other was the country one that we lost.
There it is. There it is, folks. Exciting. Exciting. Can't believe it. Right, Sue? Can you believe it? You can believe it, right?
Waited 50 years for this.
50 years of your life, you've been anxious to see this thing. And now, after you're 50 years old, you're getting to see this. And this is wonderful. Look at that, huh? Wow. Is it going back up? Well, let's see. I don't know. I think it's kind of, you know, it's getting sluggish. I think we've seen it all. People are beginning to file out. They're beginning to leave. It's kind of bubbling down. Should I put it on plastic? I mean, this is a long stretch of just looking at this thing. All right? Huh? I think we're going to put that.
We're on our way out after seeing Old Faithful, but this is so interesting seeing what looks like a moonscape here, or something after nuclear destruction. I mean, it's like the trees are bare.
It's amazing.
And there's steam rising from the ground.
And I've been faithful to my wife ever since I've been in Yellowstone today.
And just like Old Faithful, Dave shows up every 30 years.
That's right.
Or 31 years.
30 something, I don't know. No, it's 30. 30 years ago I was here. Look at that water cascading down. I mean, it's falling down, but I thought I'd use the word cascading.
I thought it was running. Okay, that's that. We'll turn it back on if we see any more animals.
You might be able to get it if you look back.
I never could see all of it. I saw the top of its antlers.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
It's a moose or an elk. I can't see anything but the top of its head. He's eating. He's, you know, got all these...
What's that in New York City? What is that?
We're in Madison Forest, or Gallatin Forest, whatever it is. And we're traveling through a little strip of Montana between Yellowstone and Wyoming and the Idaho border, which is the Continental Divide.
This will be your 48 states, so.
This will be, my last of the continental United States. South Fork of the Madison River. Not only will we be crossing into Idaho, but we'll be crossing the Continental Divide at the same time.
Your 48 state and the sign one.
Should be pretty close.
Unless there was no sign.
There would be something telling us we went across the Continental Divide. Or something.
I would think so.
Now that's some ranch over there. Diamond Ranch. The Diamond P Ranch.
That guy's great-great-great-great-granddaddy must have got here first.
Right.
Got some good land. I don't know. That seems screwy to me if we're not in there.
We should be getting there pretty soon. What's the mileage?
46.
Should be any minute.
What's that sign down there?
This is the National Forest. Gallon Recreation Area. Behind me.
Is that it?
That looks like it.
Is that Idaho?
That's Idaho.
Oh, look at that.
Idaho.
There's some people standing
And getting
at
their
the
picture
sign.
taken, and I took their picture too.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
good because my battery is flashing that my battery's
All
dying.
right, we got it.
All right, so we are in Fremont County, Idaho.
48 states, so.
The last of my continental United States. Okay, we're at Idaho Falls. Some of these actually falls and these falls. This is the river. And this is really, I believe Lewis and Clark. This is like this very same here.
It goes all the way up.
Yeah, it's funny, it comes down sideways and then the river goes almost 90-degree angle from the falls.
They built that straight on.
We saw this last night, and they have lights shining on the falls.
You have it down there, you're going to might be able to get a better picture.
Yeah.
We're off the screen.
I didn't get a picture of the hotel we stayed in.
You get a picture of it on the way back.
Yeah.
You want to go down here? Don't fall in the water.
No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to take a dip.
All right, get a picture here. Oh, look at this, huh?
Here we are right in downtown Idaho Falls. And there's nothing more downtown than the falls.
Yeah.
The Snake River. The Snake. And it goes that way under the bridge, under Broadway.
A couple of times.
There's some sort of monument over in the distance. I think it must be in Lewis and Clark, but that's just a guess.
I think they built that there were falls here in the back, but they built on the stairway.
So these rocks are probably original rocks.
Yeah. That really looks nice.
It's so refreshing just to look at it. Right across the street is the restaurant we ate at last night, and I had my, what was it, citrus vinaigrette salmon.
Yeah.
Dave had his seafood pasta.
Well, I should have done
Oh yeah, you should have.
that. Something else.
Even though it cost us a lot. And there it goes under Broadway.
There it is.
And the pine trees sure smell good. those falls that might not kill you, but it'd sure bang you up a lot.
Hey, if you can go over Niagara Falls, kids have gone over Niagara Falls and not died. 9-year-old boy. With nothing. It bounce you around.
I wonder where they have the lights. The lights that shine on the falls at night.
I don't know, maybe up there in the tower. There's a tall tower. Or just something under the bridge or whatever.
Well, it seems like it comes from the other side of the falls almost.
Over there?
All along, the whole way.
I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Well, that's pretty interesting. Pretty nice.
Okay, and I'll turn this off for now. And we're going to walk back to the car and take off for Salt Lake City. A little of this coming down from the valley where Pocatello, Idaho was. Supposed to be like where the wagon train, the trail came through. It's sort of a natural path. Still a little bit of a climb if you've got a wagon train.
I'd like to go to an unnatural path.
We're not too far from the Utah border.
We will take that up.
See what the sign says here. Salt Lake City, 143, about 2 hours away. Well, we're getting close to the border with Utah. We'll be leaving Idaho, my 48th state. But that means we're getting just one more state closer to home.
What is that?
Welcome to Utah.
So we're
Gee,
here already?
We're here
I'm glad
already.
you got it going there.
Yeah, really,
Wow,
because that
that's
sign back
Utah.
there said 2 miles, and
Yeah, here we are.
we never saw the 1 mile. Hey,
Just now got a flat tire in Utah.
just in Utah.
Yeah.
Well, now we only have 403 miles from the other border of Utah.
Now you have to go to Alaska.
That's
Me too.
Alaska.
Look at the ponds down there. Nice.
I think those are for the farm animals.
They're farm ponds. They're tanks.
That's right. Let's see what's on the other side of this rise, probably.
You know what's on the other
Same
side?
thing.
Mormons.
Yeah. There's probably some Mormons right here.
As far as the eye can see.
Except for Corbin and Roseanne Barr. They were
Corbin?
Corbin was born in Provo, Utah.
Is he a Mormon?
No, that's what I said.
Oh, he wasn't a Mormon.
Neither was Roseanne.
There are some that aren't Mormons.
Anyway, we got to go all across that valley there before we ever get to Salt Lake. We're still about
The Great Salt Lake.
80-something miles away. We'll click it back on when we get close to the city. We're not in Salt Lake City yet, but it looks like we're getting close to the metropolitan area.
Looks like L.A.
Yeah, I mean, we came over the hill and it's nothing but smog ahead.
Boy,
It's awful.
I assume it's smog. Well,
We're still, what, 75 miles from Salt Lake City?
still quite a ways from
So I
the
guess
city itself.
it all gets trapped in the valleys, I guess.
It is bad news. We got a temperature of 98 out there,
Probably cook in the air.
so it could be a real heat inversion. Look at it, as far as you can see. I'm amazed.
Yucky looking. I just had to show that. A little bit of explanation. That wasn't smog per se that we saw when we came down to the valley. It looks like there's some things going on in Salt Lake City area as there is around Tucson. The mountains are on fire. And all the smoke is headed back the direction we just came from. It's not too bad here in this area. The skies are fairly clear. If you look over to the west. Doesn't look too good on the mountains. They look like there's many trees or anything. It looks like mostly
Scrub, baby.
brush. We're still 20 miles from Salt Lake City.
Questionable.
Got a little bit closer view here as we come down the road. It's really burning good. it. I don't wonder when it started. I've never heard anything on the news about it. And they certainly aren't talking about it on any of the radio stations we've had on. Looks like there's a lot of stuff to burn. We're in Ogden, Utah now. Shooting again through the buggy windshield, but there's downtown Salt Lake City. See the Capitol building there. I can't see it anymore. Wait a second here. Temple Square, exit 312. What did I tell you? Right there.
Close. We're getting off.
Okay, here we go.
Start the engine and step on the gas. Some people think that's all there is to driving.
Start the engine and step on the gas.
Stress every part of your life.
Oh, bears reflecting again.
These complex engines.
Well, start the engine and step on the gas. That's what I say. Okay, we get off here, we make a left, right?
Make a left.
How about a left, right? Okay, this is 600 northeast.
Better turn this off so I can read the map better, but that's kind of a nice view. They're turning the corner here onto the street.
Yeah.
We'll be making a right on Highway 89.
I'll be in
No,
serious
when you
trouble.
get down there, I think you have to make the right on Highway 89.
Okay.
Sunday night at 7/6 Central.
We're in Salt Lake City. We're staying right on North Temple. And this is a view down the street. Nice old building next door. Here's the Mormon Temple downtown. All lit up. And at Dee's restaurant is where we ate. This is where we're staying. I don't know what night shot looks like. This is our room here. I'll try not to get you sitting in your underwear in the room.
You can if you want.
I just got you from the chest up.
Chest up? How people think I make it in summer.
Cute little room. It's old. But it's got everything we need. It's got HBO. So I guess we're going to be staying here not just tonight, but tomorrow night also.
We're going to stay right
Walking down North Temple Street, and that is the convention center. Huge place. And it's right across from Temple Square. This is a museum here. Museum of Church History and Art. I'll turn this back on when we get in the square. So that again is the convention center, the conference center. The waterfall that comes off the roof. Huh?
Guys, take a picture too.
Temple Square, and we're going in
Going in
there.
Right?
What's that?
We are going in here.
Yep.
Did you want to go in the North Visitor Center or the...
Mm,
You can't go into the temple, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Pioneer Day. See that? The 1847 days.
Yeah. Here, David. Why don't you...
There you are, Sue. There's Sue. She's walking now. I'm going to show how high these buildings are. Look at this. They built this place. Just a bunch of people from Palmyra. And Palmyra, New York, that is, you know, my stomping grounds. And they came here and built this place out of nothing, which is pretty good, I think. There's Sue walking. Turn around so we can see you. There we go. You can hear the Mormon Tabernacle Choir here. You can hear the music right now.
Get up here, you might be able to get the sound on.
That's what I just said. You can hear the music. They're coming into it. And here it is. Kind of inspirational, you know? See, this is right across from this. And here's Sue again, walking into it.
Shall I sing?
There it is. Music and the spoken word. There you are.
You get over there, let me take your
You can get a picture of me taking a picture of you while I'm taking a picture of you standing in front of the tabernacle, right? There you are. We got a good picture of you, Sue. Now, that's the visitor center. I've been in a couple of these places here. Here, want to hold it? Can you hear the music? Here's the music. We can hear it. There's the tabernacle. Now look at how big that building is. Look at that. What year did they build that?
I don't know.
I'm going to put it on. I'm putting it on pause here for a minute. I'd like to see the...
Oh, great. Now it's recording.
What do you mean?
I don't know whether I hit it and shut it off or what happened. This is the Handcart Pioneer Monument, tribute to nearly 3,000 mostly British converts who walked across the plains to get here. And that's the monument to the seagulls. The seagulls came and ate all the pests that were eating their crops and saved them in their settlement. And this is an assembly hall. Interesting because of the stained glass windows on all four sides are the Star of David.
The Making David is right up there.
And it's built from the remnants, the leftovers after the tabernacle was built. Not the tabernacle, the temple. That's the tabernacle. That's where the choir is. Yeah, it was completed in 1880. And we're going to go inside and I'm going to turn the camera off. This is the Lion House. 1855, 1856. Residence of Brigham Young and his family. It was built of stuccoed adobe. This is where he died in August of 1877. This is the beehive. This was his house after this, I guess. This was his house and where he died. Brigham Young's office. Erected about 1852. It was the executive offices of the Territory of Utah until 1855. It was the headquarters of the church. And it's not open today. I'm going to go to the Lion's house. Okay, I'm recording. We're walking across the crusty beach here.
The Great Salt Flats and the Great Salt Lake.
Yeah, on the Great Salt Lake.
It
Actually,
used to go, point the camera there where it used
we
to
would
go.
have been well into the lake. Because there's the salt air, the pavilion, and the water level's down about 15 feet, they said, because of the drought out here. That must be an island over there.
That's where one of those places is where you can go swimming.
Yeah.
We wanted to go swimming here, but
Yeah, they said there's really only one designated swimming area, and
it really does.
the waitress told us, "Ooh, you want to go in there? It stinks." And she's right, it does.
It smells bad.
This place smells really, really bad. So, look at the little girl over there. I'm going to shut this off so I can walk. I'll turn it on when we get to the water line.
Is that right?
Well, here we are at the lake.
Look at all those
And there are
bugs.
so many bugs on the top of the water.
What are these nasty little things, Joe?
Yeah, we were just last, that's why you were raised there.
Yeah, out in Washington.
How old are you?
26.
Because we got, her best friend who passed away was married to my cousin. They had a, well, how old are the girls? 19 and,
Emily will be 23.
yeah, her name is Marks. Emily Marks. They worked at the Denny's over there.
Is that where you're from, Auburn?
Well, the general area,
Oh.
yeah.
That's where they had that guy that killed all the women.
The Green River.
Yeah,
It looks
Yeah,
pretty,
we were up
but
there
it sure smells bad.
about a month and a half ago. And then we were also about a year ago. We thought she was all right. Okay, what? She's 50. Yeah. We don't wait around. I tell anybody that from about 35 and up.
You can see the smoke from the fires up in the Wasatch Mountains. They're still burning. There's the freeway headed back into Salt Lake.
What?
There's 80 people that are actually in it. Woo!
Okay, here you are. We're in Great Salt Lake here. And let's take a picture of this. And Susan is in there. She is in her bikini, kicking around. See that?
Sand is kind of black. Look at that.
Yeah. It's like muck, right?
Yes.
This is,
All those bugs are dead underneath, I guess.
and there's the power plant up there.
You know what?
What?
It does sting when you shaved your legs.
Oh, see? See, your mother told you should never shave your legs.
Before you go in that salt water.
You have to shave them every day if you do it once, right? Isn't that right? All right, here you go,
Okay,
sweetheart.
I'm done.
All right. It's still on.
Okay. It's like a salt processing plant or something. Yeah, the Morton salt. Look at this. Boy, after smelling that lake, I wouldn't want to eat Morton salt again for a while. No salt for me.
Smells like pee-pee.
Never rains, but it pours. Right? Morton salt.
Oh, you live in Grantsville, right down
Sure,
there.
Grantsville is the place to live if you work for Morton Salt.
That's the last exit. I think it is.
No, No, we got the Bonneville salt flats coming up
Yeah,
yet.
but I mean, that's the last exit to the left.
Look at all the salt.
Wow. Look at all that salt, man. Well, you know, we're only 14 miles from Delhi.
From the deli. I like a good deli.
Reno is 489, so I don't think we'll make it. She never bothers.
I hate to be a pioneer having to cross this to go to the gold rush. I think I turned back. Further down the road from Morton Salt is another mountain of salt, and I'm not sure what company this is. It could be Morton Salt number 2.
I don't think that's open.
No, that's a motel that's probably seen better days, or a gas station that's seen better days.
Boy, look at the piles of salt. See, there's a
Look at
city.
it. I just want to play in it. It's like snow. Can't see the name of the company on the front sign. I think we're going to go snow blind here, or salt blind.
This is truly
Like
the middle of
salt.
nowhere.
On the middle, both sides of both lanes of the highway here.
There's some guy that went off the highway and he's been stuck in the salt.
Salt everywhere. And not too far from here is the Bonneville Salt Flats. Gee, what an original name.
Just all over the place here. It's not exactly a paradise for growing things. This scrub here is it. And that's by the side of the road. Nothing else here. Nothing to grow here. Other than salt. Look at it. Oh, it's so sparkly.
I'm taking a picture of this because I have no idea what it is. It's like a tree of balls. There's not even a sign telling you what it is. And to get there, you just have to drive off the side of the freeway. Anyway, we're still in the salt. The Bonneville Salt Flats. With this dirty window down. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that. Oh look, civilization and truck stop. Go to the salt flats, the Bonneville salt flats where they do the racing. You got to go into Wendover and then come back this way. There's no way to get off the freeway. It's like if you stepped on that, you just crack it. Roll my french fries over the ground. Wendover 9, Reno 415. American flags out here, salt.
I guess they want to make sure that nobody tries to fight another country.
They thought it was the moon, I guess.
Look at that.
Jeez, I don't know who'd want to claim it.
Morton's claimed it. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Morton's likes it.
Mormons claimed it. Mormon salt?
Morton salt.
We're getting near the port of entry into Nevada.
It's beautiful, Nevada.
Look at the mountains. Finally, something to look at instead of
There's
salt.
another lake over here. A salt lake.
They're all salt lakes around here. There were salt puddles along
Port
the side
of
of the
entry. Oh, this is
No, it's for
strictly
trucks.
for the trucks. Yep. There's the town up there.
That's right. Wendover,
I'm getting off there. I'm going to get off there soon.
Exit
so you
2.
Turn that off. I'm going to get off there.
Alright.
We'll drive through
Go
town.
through town. Oh, Showgirl, straight
Oh
ahead.
man, that's where I'm going.
We're getting
Oh,
into,
that's
what
long-
did the sign say? Too much excitement for just one
Right.
state.
Home of the Wildcats. This is the Western Ridge Motel. Will beat any price in town, right there. The Western Ridge. this is, it's hard to miss a 672 square foot. Iglesia Batista. Look at that, look at that! A fastback, some old Chevy parked there. I'll be darned. This is the town I wanted to move you to. So
Oh, yeah, thanks.
this is where we're going to live. $29. Look at there. And we're still this side of the border, but they have to be cheap.
No, nobody would stay
No,
here.
nobody would stay. Down here's the
Gas
state
is
line.
$1.59. That's a little more expensive than what we paid for it back in Salt Lake
There's the
City.
Wendover post office right there. You mailed all your stuff there,
Yes,
aren't
I
you?
did.
Okay, Woods, Country Cars, Bottom Hill Inn.
Look at it, it's the Pioneer, Davey's favorite
I
guy.
think we're at the border.
Davey and
almost.
Stevie's.
Whenever you see the first gambling, oh, look at that. That's the one? No, it's
No, it's a
50.
Fairlane.
Okay, we must be at the border.
Historic airfield that way. All those places are all boarded up. Everything's boarded up over there.
Yeah, because that's
old
this
airfield.
side. That is this side, too.
That's an air base.
Yeah, I know.
It's closed.
But they want to be a part of the other side. Okay, this must be the border.
Pioneer.
This has to be the border right here.
Yes.
Because if it wasn't, state line, see?
Here.
Yeah, it's either...
It's Monterey Bay.
Here.
Breakfast special, $1.99.
Well, 99 where we're going, right?
Montego Bay.
Where are we going?
Yeah. The Rainbow, I think.
No, it's the Red Garter.
Red Garter, yeah. State line.
State Line Casino right here. And hotel.
I'd say that Wendover, Utah is pretty dead.
Yeah, they
Wendover, Nevada is where the action is.
They want to go with the other one, you know, they want to combine. So, if gambling wasn't legal, if they had not made gambling legal, there'd still be a salt flat here. Nobody would be here. In Utah, I don't believe they have a lottery, so this will continue for some time. Nevada welcome sign. Oh, you think we ought to get a, no. We ought to get one of those books.
I have one.
They got one with Nevada?
Yep.
All right. Okay,
It was one we had when we went to Washington.
Oh, okay. Still good
Let me
then?
turn this on. Red Garter, I think, is down the street on the
I
left.
hope so.
See
It'll
it
get
down
pretty
there.
hungry.
Where we are right now is really out in the middle of nowhere, but we are coming through Emigrants Pass. I can't remember what I said the elevation was. About 6,000 feet, which isn't the highest pass we've come through, but
All these people, this is where the Donner Party had to
Yeah.
come through too. They made it through here,
yeah, this is a desert.
but can you imagine coming through this place? I mean, we're up, way up.
Remember the Donner Party only went that way because they
Immigrant,
took a shortcut.
3/4 of a mile. I don't know what that means. I guess
No
that's the town.
services. That's kind of the way the immigrants felt. There were no services. How appropriate.
Nada.
Going down this hill looks like a pretty good raceway here.
This is what the Donner Party went down.
Well, we think so.
Well, it's Immigrant Pass, that's what it was.
The Donner Party took a shortcut breaking off from another
Yeah, I
route.
think that's what it was.
They came from Colorado. They split off from another group in Colorado.
Well, we'll see when we get to the Donner Party place.
See what's over this hill.
I can't wait. Probably another hill. When you get to one hill, usually there's another hill. There's hills with nothing on them.
Barren hills.
If you're into stones, there's a lot of stones.
It's kind of like coming down from Chiriaco Summit, Coachella Valley,
Yeah, but ultimately you come to Palm Springs there.
where you come to nothing. Looks a little green down there, though.
Oh, yeah. Well, sure, they're going to get some drainage from those mountains. They got to.
Anyway, this is what it looks like by Immigrants Pass in the middle of Nevada on
This is what it looks like
Interstate
to a
80.
lot of immigrants coming across in their wagon.
We're on Interstate 80 making a short visit into California, crossing the Truckee again. Kind of winds in roundabout. We're on our way to Donner Pass. We want to see that, and then we'll go back to Reno tonight.
Yeah, it should be right up here. This is beautiful up here. This is a wonderful place.
Indian smoke shop.
Native Americans. I don't know how they can be any cheaper than they sell them here, you know, the smokes. Be here
Must
live.
be the last casino before you. That's a Silver Legacy. It's kind of small. Maybe that's where Mary and Dad stayed.
Oh, man. Should have taken a picture of that for Mary and Dad. Did they get it?
Get it on the way back. I don't know whether I got it on the camera.
Yeah, they should have said what? They must have got the Academy place.
Yeah. So we're 1 mile to go from the California border, and
1 mile to go.
these must have been daunting view for the Donner party. Going, oh my gosh, we got to go over that.
If they looked up at this, what they should have done is stayed back in, probably in Reno, I don't know. Stayed back
Well, probably
somewhere.
wasn't anybody in Reno then, was there?
Well, stayed back where the winter wasn't quite as severe, where they could walk around or do something. I mean, instead they went up so high. How high is it up here? It's
I don't
like
know, it's pretty high.
8,000 or 9,000 or something. Poor people, they kept going through here. They thought, see, once you get on the other side of these mountains, you're in the tropical California climate.
Yeah.
That's where it is. And it starts just at the foothills of the mountains. So they thought, well, you know, we're going to California. We know that it's summer year-round. We're almost there. We're going to push and try to make it through. Well, those were famous last words for most of them. And for the ones that survived, they wound up eating the ones that didn't. So it was, look at that train trestle over there.
Yeah.
It hugs the mountain. Look at that. How can you have a train trestle there?
No, but all I'm getting is a shot of it.
It's there. Yeah, Truckee, 19, Sacramento.
125.
We'll be there in no time.
We're in California.
Yep.
Says your Caltrans dollars at work.
Oh, we're back
So I'll
in
turn this
California.
off.
You feel like you're back home? All right. We are at Donner Pass. The statue that you see up there is in commemoration of the immigrants here that came through here and were stuck here for quite some time. And
Now they got a freeway running right next to it.
yeah, the freeway's right there. It'd be real easy to get around, but at that time they were stuck here and wound up cannibalism and everything. It was really terrible. It says, virile to risk and find, kindly withal, and are really help, facing the brunt of fate, unindomitable, unafraid. Well, sometimes you got to be a little afraid. So walk up there so we know you're there. They're still walking up there now. He's going right up.
Did you guys go in the pictures?
This is over here, so I'm going to take a picture of this here. Will this take it? I don't even know. It says, near this spot stood a small cabin built by 18-year-old Moses Schallenberger and 2 other men. They were members of the Stevens, Townsend, Murphy Party of 1844. The first pioneers to take wagons over the Sierra Nevada. Let's see. The 3 men volunteered to remain behind and guard 6 of the wagons left further than the main party. Due to extreme weather conditions, lack of food, the 3 men agreed to separate. The 2 older men rejoined the wagon party, but due to his weakened physical condition, Moses Schallenberger chose to remain at the cabin. The young man survived for nearly 3 months alone in a small cabin during the winter of 44-45 before being rescued. His cabin would later provide shelter for the Breen family. Members of the ill-fated Donner Party were stranded here in 46-47. Courage and resolution of Moses Schallenberger during the solitary winter ordeal in this cabin makes him one of the true heroes in this saga of the California Trail. So It was November 1st, 95. They put it up there. All right, we're going to start to walk around here. I'll put this on pause. Got another little plaque here. This is near the spots to the Marine cabin of the party of immigrants who started for California from Springfield, Illinois in April of 46 under the leadership of Captain George Donner, delays occurred. And when the party reached this locality on October 29th, the Truckee Pass Immigrant Road was concealed by snow. The height of the shaft of the monument indicates the depth of the snow, which was 22 feet. After futile efforts to cross the summit, the party was compelled to encamp for the winter. The Graves cabin was situated about 3/4 of a mile to the eastward. The Murphy cabin about 200 yards southwest of the monument. And the Donner tents were at the head of the Alder Creek. 90 people were in the party and 42 perished, most of them from starvation and exposure. This monument dedicated June of 1918, and we'll show you the bottom of it here, and we'll show you how far up it goes. And
Monument was put here in June 6, 1918.
yes, that's how high the snow was. So, get an idea of that. We'll put this day that we're here is probably, what, about 90? 85, 90, I don't know. And it's ironic that this beautiful area, I mean, can get so cold and so bad in the winter. But, you know, I'm from New York, and so I know about that stuff. We're going to head down to one of the remains of one of their cabins right now. Be right. We'll pick that up then. Okay.
The face of this rock formed the north end and the fireplace of the Murphy cabin. General Stephen Kearny, on June 22, 1847, buried under the middle of the cabin bodies found in the vicinity. Following is a complete list of the members of the Donner Party who occupied the various cabins and tents.
Then they show survived and perished. I don't know. Will this read it?
It might. So where was the middle of the cabin
Well, let's see here.
that they buried all the...
This is the rock here. So this is the north end and the fireplace right here.
Well, it says the face of this rock formed the north end and the fireplace.
Yeah. This here, we'll go around it here. Look at this here. Big old rock was here, so they used it for the cabin, right?
They buried the people in the pit in the middle of the cabin.
Yeah, well,
They burned the cabin down. Are we standing where the middle of the
I
cabin?
don't know. I don't know. Here's where Sue is, right here. You don't know what this is here. This might be the cabin here. It says this is the north end, and where do you think so? Right in front of you?
I don't know. You think that they'd have this kind of...
Well, this is the fireplace here. I don't know. We're going to pause this.
Okay, let's see what David's trying to get this time.
I don't know. Maybe there's nothing I can't get here.
Probably not.
If it were off, you know, I don't want to take nothing.
No,
I'm just trying to see if there was any...
We don't want to be vandals.
No, I don't. But if it was off, I would take it. I don't think these stones were here.
No, I don't think so either.
How about...
Yeah?
That'd be good.
Yeah? You gotta put it in your pocket, because I...
Just turn that on. I'll take this off of here. Well, I guess
The
I'm
plants
not-
are as sturdy as the pioneers.
Jesus, you gotta cut this off, right?
Okay.
We'll keep that.
Growing right out of the rock. This is the area where the Donners were camped. Because it said they were camped by a creek. Alder Creek, and this is a creek. running that way, right? So does it come from the lake or go to the lake?
Where's the lake? Is the lake over here? Guys? Hey guys, is the lake over here? Where's the lake?
The lake is fall upstream.
Oh, straight up. Okay, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, all right.
That's where this creek comes from.
Okay, thank you.
So we're going not straight, that's the path. This is kind of a
He was the
scan.
last guy that pulled out of here.
Yep.
He was snapping in Plymouth.
That's right. And there's the visitor center back again.
Yeah.
We didn't get lost. We could always tell our direction by the direction the satellite dishes were pointing. Well, those are some big pine cones.
You can use it to, you know, what did they use them for? Oh no, those were corn cobs. They use those for.
Maybe we'll go in the visitor center again and see if we can find some information about where we just walked.
Información.
Yeah, these pine cones are huge.
Yeah, they are. All the trees are huge.
Okay, we're entering the Lake Tahoe Basin. Left Donner Pass. And we're going to see the lake. And travel towards the Ponderosa Ranch. Which, as we all know, the Cartwrights owned Lake Tahoe.
see little Joe.
I think he's down here on the lake.
Everybody's past the way it's down
Trying to get a better shot of the lake, but I guess we have to come down more.
Adam is the oldest brother, too. Look at this guy pumping his bicycle. Holy shit.
Kids, I gotta go to school and ride uphill 5 miles.
Yeah. Somebody else pumping.
Smells good here.
That's because I let one go.
Turn it back on when we get down closer to the lake. We're going to headed for the state line.
State Line, Nevada. Over Death Valley days. Bonanza. The High Chaparral.
Little Bear Cottage. Probably. I don't know if this will come out. Must be cold up there.
Video arcade. Holy shit.
Spawn Casino. We must be in Nevada again.
Welcome to Nevada, right
Yeah,
here.
well,
Okay.
I enjoyed our vacation in California. The Tahoe Biltmore.
A little store.
So this is,
Free parking. Let's go in. Want to go on the Tahoe Biltmore?
all right. Sure. We'll go in the Tahoe Biltmore.
I think they'll have a...
ready.
I want to climb up the bank. Can I do that? This is where Little Joe, right? Pa, and everybody else.
I don't know if Adam actually got to be at this spot, but
I wonder if Adam was ever here. Maybe
hot thing,
Your ranch house tour will start at 4:40.
5 minutes.
Hi, David.
Let's go look at that lake over here, see if we can see it from here. I can't see over the fence.
Huh?
I can't see over the fence.
Yeah, don't lean on it.
No, it looks like it would go right down.
Little buckboard here.
I know how I'll get a view.
Oh, you going to stand up on the table?
Well, I was, yeah. Yeah, you can see the lake over there.
2 minutes. Go on and take a picture.
There's the blacksmith shop. There's the lake.
Oh, look at that. Lake Tojo. Oh, I never fall down.
I'm going to mosey on back up to the ranch house, because the tour is going to start here in a minute.
One of the characters is actually the basic sound studios. That was only in a very few episodes.
Picture of Abraham.
They are. What? There's Tom himself. Is that your cousin's brother? How's that like?
You got a TV in here. Oh, yeah.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Katie, and I'd like to welcome you to the inside of the Cartwright Family Ranch House. And I'm going to go ahead and show you a video now that's between 12 to 15 minutes long. It'll give you some fun little facts and tidbits on the actors in the show, and it'll show you how exactly they went about doing the filming in here. All of the furniture is the original. Some of it has been reupholstered over the years, but just thought I'd go ahead and mention that. But I hope you enjoyed the video.
I don't think they let you in there to put your eyes out.
No, I don't think so.
They're all buried right up here, huh?
Yep.
Look at them here. 1852, 1890. What is that? 25. Ben lived right up to 1903. The mother and Eric Hoscar. 1848, 1888.
So Ben outlived Little Joe and Hoss.
Are we walking down here, or where do we go?
Just a minute. Mother. And poor old Hop Sing. Boy, look what year he was born.
That's a segregation.
Hop Sing was older than Ben. Ben was born in 1825, died in 1903, and Hop Sing was in 1819 to 1885. So he outlived Hoss, too.
You remember what Little Joe said about Hop Sing.
Yeah.
When they asked if
Any of the Cartwrights were gay.
yeah, he said all those three men up there and
No women?
no women, three sons and the father, and no women. He says, Johnny Carson says, well, were you guys gay? And he says, no. He says, Johnny, none of us were, but thank heaven Hop Sing was. You see?
Yep.
Okay.
Good exercise.
Oh, I smell horses.
Yep. No, that's me. This is Ponderosa Ranch. Ponderosa Ranch.
49er Gold Rush.
How do we get out of here?
I guess we'll go back up.
Oh, they drive us back?
I don't know, we can go back up and we'll catch that's just like the old town recreated, but we're going to go to the real Virginia City.
Let's go to real Virginia City. Well, we were in the real Reno, but it doesn't look like...
Here's the back side of the house over here.
And the last one. Last word of what?
And coming back around here.
You tell Mom that says Christ. It already started.
I noticed.
Everybody on here who would like to come join us, won't be on down for the last ranch house tour of the day.
We'll go in the barn here. But see, on the show they had a corral sticking out. At least for a while they did. It was like sticking out there.
Oh,
Everybody used to ride in from town this way and ride back out.
they're riding in this way? Where are they riding from? The casino?
Left over from the Bonanza filming days.
Yep. Look at them.
What's that say?
Stay another day. See Virginia City.
Yeah, I think we will.
Oh, yeah. Conway Putty. They were.
Another TV out here.
Yep. They
I
got
like
a
it.
TV.
In the show, they had the lofts up there because they're always falling down out of the hayloft.
Yeah. Oh.
Look at that old
Look at
sewing
that bird.
machine.
Look at that bird. What is that?
The Blue Jay.
That is a blue jay, isn't it?
Yeah.
A real one.
My mother hated Blue Jays.
Why?
They chased the other birds away and they ate all the food she put out for the squirrels. Look at that old sewing machine.
He's a good-looking bird, but he's not afraid of us.
No, he probably sees too many people to be afraid. Let's see if I can zoom in on him.
Oh, he's got that little piece of corn or something. He's trying to break it.
Wow, I zoomed in real good on him.
He's trying to break the corn. Did you get it there, Jay? Huh? Ooh. Well, he is a good-looking bird.
Yeah. Because I don't want my picture taken that close. Look, and this is the ranch house outhouses.
I'm going in there.
It says this is a traction engine. The use of steam power on American farms began in the 1850s. In 1855, the first self-powered tractor, in quotations, was made in the years that followed. These traction engines were used to plow prairie sod and provide power for the great threshing machines of the day.
Put these glasses on here, so.
They were steam powered. Yeah.
Steam powered. Hey, you going up to drive? Huh?
Look what we got here. We got the Ponderosa Ranch Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
My boys like it, and so will you. The cure for which there is no ailment.
Look at this. This must be the paddy wagon.
Look at all these old buggies over here. Look at everything, including a hearse, I think. Something. Look at a sleigh. Look at the sleigh.
Yeah, sleigh. Hey, you're not going to fucking miss.
I can't even see if this is recording. That's the
Boy,
lake
that's
right
a
there.
big lake.
Big and pretty.
It's lovely. It'll take probably, man, I'll bet you at least 10, 20 years to screw it up.
No, they haven't already screwed it up.
Is that where we came in down there?
Probably. Well, this is a good enough overlook. I don't need to walk in. Look at those mountains.
Man,
Gorgeous.
ain't no snow on them now.
Not on this side. On the other side,
Let's go look in. I want to see them up close.
is do not feed your fingers to donkeys. Wagon was abandoned on the edge of Donner Lake, location of the unsuccessful crossing of the Donner Party in 1846. It was removed in the early 1930s when the lake level was at its lowest and is one of the few such wagons to have survived.
That's the real thing. Imagine pulling that. Just pulling that itself.
Yeah.
Imagine. You know, you got to grease these wheels.
Yeah. Get some axle grease.
Yeah, look at the wheels. It's supposed to be as big as me back
Yeah.
here. Look at that.
Yeah. I gotta take a still picture of this. Okay, here it is Monday night, and we've just finished stuffing ourselves at the Silver Legacy in the buffet. And we're walking down Virginia Street with all the lights. The pawn shops across the street from the casino. Quite glitter city. Like, not quite glitter city like Vegas is, but it glitters. It glitters.
What, this south?
Yeah.
I like this better.
Yeah.
I do.
And what are we coming to up here?
And you can walk the whole strip.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, it's a small strip. There's a sign, Reno, the biggest little city in the West.
that's it.
It's pretty windy here, too.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you heard me farting.
Should we go?
Hey.
There's Fitzgerald's, Techie's favorite place. And now we're going to cross the train tracks. Make sure there's no trains coming. Nothing down that way.
Where's that? That's the right.
Yeah. No, I don't. There's the sign.
Here, take a picture of it for Stevie.
It's not up there yet.
Oh, yeah. It's rocking. Is anybody in it?
Oh, probably.
It's just sitting around.
I'm going to put it on pop. The ride is getting ready to go up.
Going up and down. Look at it.
Oh, geez.
Look at that.
And I know Stevie would like to be on that.
Oh, yeah. Him and Marlena. You're the top of the surface. Very top. But that thing, they can get a view of that fire.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You should see that. Yeah, it's looking around.
Yeah, I'll bet you would.
Yeah, we just came to Arizona where they got another one. Awful.
A little farther down Virginia Street. There's the Talmuda. Right across here from Harris. There's the Comstock. That's where Dick Dickinson likes to stay, you know, because his family owns it.
The Comstock Lode.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can go in there.
There's a guy in there.
Weddings, yes, weddings and divorces. Oh, we're running out of the sparkly lights. So we're going to go down to the river. I can throw my wedding ring in, just like Marilyn Monroe did in The Misfits.
2.5 cents. That's not bad, is it?
Uh-uh.
$200 on $5 cards. 400 minutes on $10. It says I'll try to get it. Oh, yeah, you got those, right? Can I look at them? I want to get one I can call Canada. Yeah. Yeah, Canada. Can I look at it? Look at the sign. I looked at the sign. Yeah. Yeah, aren't they in there? Yeah, I read the sign, and you don't have it?
Which one is it?
Canada.
Canada card?
Yeah. It says you got one out there. Tell it, read the name for him.
Okay, hang on.
Let me show you. Come here, I'll show you.
Which one? Superstar. Superstar.
Superstar. That's a superstar?
Yes.
It doesn't say anything about Canada.
No, it doesn't.
That's what it is, though, isn't it?
What it says in the front.
Superstar. Is it a good one? Is it a good one?
I don't know.
It says Canada, but I don't know.
The Canada on the sign.
Is there a
doesn't say
special
it.
one for Canada? Let's try it. If it don't work, there you go. Okay? Okay, amigo? Well, where are you from? Where? Bangladesh. Oh, okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Here, put that in your purse or something. Here, okay. You want to put this in here or no? Yeah.
So we just got to the Truckee River. And there's the river walk. We can go over to the other side and sit and look at the river.
You can go over there. You want to go over there?
Yeah, let's go. Recording. We're in the hotel room. We've got all the lights off so we can film out the window here. We're on the 5th floor, and we're filming towards the foothills where there's a fire. And I'll see if I can zoom in. Well, I'm zooming out, and I should be zooming in. Yeah, I could work at the TV station.
Oh, you could.
Yeah,
Are you getting a good zoom on it?
yeah. It was interesting today with all, boy, when you barely, to see how much your hand is shaking by how much the picture's jiggling.
It looks like a ring of fire, like Johnny
A
Cash
ring of
used to sing it.
fire, a ring of fire.
I fell into that burning ring of fire.
Some of the view from our window here in our room.
The original Mel's is down there.
Original Mel's Diner, yes, right there.
From 1947.
Right there.
The original. I wonder if they got American.
I wonder if it really is original.
Maybe they're just bullshitting us.
Or is it the Sands?
Uh-huh.
There's the original Mel's Diner.
There's the original. The Sands Regency.
And we're back. Here you got a good view of the pool down the place across the way.
Where's the
As you
pool?
can see where there's 5th Street that runs behind us. That place across the street has a pool.
Oh,
There's
oh
people
yeah.
going swimming. And there's the fire again. But we can't see the smoke at night. Okay.
Don't we have a pool here, son?
Probably somewhere, I don't know. Okay, that's it.
And we're coming into Virginia City.
6,200 elevation. Turn it off.
Which is ridiculous to think that the Cartwrights could ride over here from the Ponderosa.
Well, let's take a ride into Virginia City.
Yeah, it'll only take us a week.
Yeah. Here we are. Cemetery there. See, we can walk around the places. Stecky wouldn't walk anywhere with me. Stecky wouldn't walk anywhere with me.
Somehow this is on Zoom. I wonder I wasn't able
I
to.
don't know if there's a spot up there if you want to park or
Yeah, let's go see.
park. No, go see. Well, there's spots all along here. I guess there's a spot. Can you spare a dime? Green, green, green saints on the far side of Georgia. Green, green, all the way to White green and sky.
Great interest to adults and children.
And we had trouble finding the spot. I'm going away. That X is just sitting there.
There's the Bonanza Land and Cattle Company.
Yep. All day parking, $5. Ooh.
The crosswalk's right here.
Yeah. You go here?
Fine with me. Get in. Here, we're in Virginia City. We found a place to park. No problem, kind of right in the middle.
There's a place to pick up.
There are church bells. Very touristy spot. Again, we're tourists too. Right here, I cleaned it off and everything. All you need to do is lock the car.
That's all I have to do?
That's all you have to do.
Can you do it?
A Olympia Dukakis is going to be here Saturday at the Piper Opera House. Yes,
Why?
because it's a theater.
I know we're starting time.
Okay, we're still in Virginia City, and we're out of the central business district and in residential parts, but still a boardwalk.
Under the boardwalk. You
I
could
think
get under
we're
it.
over, yeah. I think we're over the boardwalk.
Down by the sea.
quite a place to put a town on the side of the hill like this.
Managed to do what they could do. Here's the tour.
Yeah.
Here's the tour you want to get on.
Yeah, we can be part of the tour. Look at, they're holding traffic up.
That's right. He doesn't care. There's nothing much up here until you get a little ways up.
To the school? Okay, well, I'll shut this off for now. That's the Mackay Mansion. Right across from what looks like it never was a mansion.
That's the house I'm going to get used to, right
Yeah.
next to the mansion.
I don't get the Mackay Mansion, I get the one next to it.
Yeah.
Across the street. Mackay's daughter married Irvin Berlin. Is that what
Berlin, yeah. He was a really wealthy guy. He may have been the wealthiest guy here.
I think Irving made a good deal.
And this is where the Hearst fortune was made.
Yeah, William Randolph Hearst's dad. Let's see, can we afford to buy this one here that's for sale?
We can get this
The
hubcap here.
hubcap, we can afford that.
I don't know. You don't know what that would cost.
What do they do in the Mackay Mansion? Just have, it says open.
Yeah, I believe I went in it. I think I went in.
Is it on the tour, or they just drive by it?
I don't know.
They say that this sidewalk isn't as well kept here.
It's private.
Yes.
Doesn't say on here.
I don't know, but it's all mushy. I feel like I'm going to sink.
Yeah. This is like when we
This is the Chapin Kavanaugh Boarding House. Circa 1862, abandoned in 1939, restored with courage and genius by James Warren, 1974 to 79, now a private residence. Oh.
Yeah. You want to buy it? You can move in.
Yeah.
There's a house right there.
Man, this sidewalk is a hazard. You know, we're just looking at this other place here that's for sale. Nice deck, Dave pointed out, and I mentioned that it's be close to my work if I went to work for the school.
I think this other one kind of, something happened to it.
Yeah, I think there was one here. Probably were all along here, because look at that foundation there. Maybe it slid down the hill. Maybe that's what that thing is. We're looking down Main Street there. Oh, wow, clocks.
Best prices in town.
There's the post office. You can get Dave a job there delivering mail.
Hey,
Walk up and down these hills.
Huh? Well, that would take the weight off me, wouldn't it?
There's the old Washoe Club.
We never
Their
knew.
time frame will bounce back and forth all the time.
Yeah, we never knew what was going on there.
So where we ate over there at the Delta and had a disappointing lunch.
It was very disappointing and very expensive for what you got. But hey, you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm not disappointed with the town.
Ready to go on the tour.
You see out there the one with the gray tailing piles near the top. Down on the other side of that in the valley is the Chinese section. Altogether, you do have 14 different cemeteries out there, but Virginia City has 15. Now, Julius C. Bullet strike. Now, all three of them decided it was time to sell out. Well, they sold out for $54,000. But all three of them lived long enough to see that mine produce over $110 million worth of gear. Now, back in those days, it was built a bunch of little houses that faced the street. They didn't call them houses back then. They called them cribs, as in baby cribs. Down below us, it'd be by the Sandy Trouble, you see. Well, that is the tailing pile from the Californian Consolidated Virginia mine. Now, we've been riding over the tops of their tunnel shafts and drifts since we left the parking lot. Now, they produced over $105 million worth of gold and silver at the time. Over 1,000 men working underground for them. Now, that was all back when silver was worth $1 an ounce. Gold was worth $20 an ounce. Down below us now, the little brown church is St. Paul's Episcopal Church. The big one there is St. Mary's of the Mountains Catholic Church. Now, they were both destroyed in the Great Fire of 1875. Both of them were rebuilt immediately. Now, when they rebuilt St. Mary's, they made it big for a reason. They had a congregation of over 4,000 people. Well, St. Paul's is closed. St. Mary's is open for self-guided tours.
Something you're still on a tour.